We're here today at the Grand Canal site for muck removal off of Pineda Causeway and Satellite Beach. Muck is this really fine grain, organic rich sediment that settles on the bottom of the lagoon. So excess irrigation and rain carry sand, mud, and plant material like grass clippings and leaves into storm drains, rivers, and canals.
Muck is bad for the lagoon because it's high in nutrients, phosphorus and nitrogen, which make it near impossible for natural seagrass to grow on the lagoon floor. At this site, we are starting with a hydraulic dredge. The hydraulic dredge practically works as a vacuum cleaner, neatly and accurately removing the muck off the lagoon floor. From there, the muck is pumped up to our upland site here, the Dredge Material Management Area, DMMA. The first stop up here is our sand separation basin. In that basin, the larger sand sediment will settle out of the muck. From there, our muck is sent to the geotubes. Geotubes are large permeable bags that contain the muck inside but allow the water to flow out into our controlled swales. From there, it's sent to our back end to get hit with treatment prior to discharging back into the lagoon. So these geotubes are being hit with a plate compactor. This essentially shakes the bag and gives it enough pressure for the water to escape and the muck to stay inside.
So this Grand Canal site in particular is unique using the geotubes because the contractors had to get creative with such a small space to work in for the DMMA. So traditionally, the muck would have to settle out very slowly and in a large basin, but instead here it's pumped into the geotubes to dry.
Once the bags are dried and deemed safe, we haul them off to a permitted disposal area. An example of a permitted disposal area would be like agricultural land, where they till the muck into the soil and it's used as a natural fertilizer for plants to grow.
One of the reasons we put muck removal in the Save Our Indian River Lagoon plan was that it's a legacy load that leaches nitrogen and phosphorus that feeds the algae blooms. So by removing the muck, we are decreasing the food available for algae blooms, we're increasing the oxygen levels, we're providing healthy bottoms for seagrass and other organisms to recolonize.
So at the end of this Grand Canal project, we will be removing 2.7 million pounds of nitrogen and over 590,000 pounds of phosphorus. This is equivalent to the weight of over 136 school buses.
While we are removing muck, we also need people to help us slow down the production of new muck. So many of our other projects, like our stormwater projects, can tie into this, but homeowners can also help out by controlling some of the components that make up muck. Things like keeping their grass clippings out of the streets and canals, or reducing the amount of fertilizer they're using, picking up their pet waste. All of these components can feed that muck and create new muck. So we need to work together to slow down the process of making new muck. Residents can find tips like these and other ways they can help the lagoon by visiting lagoonloyal.com for easy ways they can decrease their own pollution footprint on the Indian River Lagoon.